Alright guys, so here we are. It's the 4th week master account geomining. We're just going to go ahead and go over what I've done. Start with my main area. You can see here, I only put 30 in this week. Last week I did 3,000. I only got half my money back. This week I only put 30 in right at the beginning. And for the first 2 hours, 10 minutes, there was nobody in there. One other person bought in, and then I pretty much got 80 of that back in the first day, and the rest of the week I haven't had much percentage, of course, so I barely gotten anything. But I thought of this as if I was going to a slot machine, put a little money in, I'm in the green. I'm not going to put my winnings in and possibly lose it, right? I'm just going to keep it. So that's that. I'm in the green. I'm going to stay in the green. This little area, I usually only put 30 in, and I get hundreds, right? So this week, you can see somebody else has bought in, and they've got majority of the profit. But again, I'm still in the green. I'm happy. I'm winning. So whoever's gotten all that profit, good for you. You deserve it. Alright. So these areas over here, this week, I only did 3 of them. I did the one Chicago area that I usually do. You can see I'm not quite got my money back. That's alright. Gary, of course, I only dropped $6.90 today, or this week, I mean. Excuse me. And of course, I've almost doubled my money there. Same as Michigan City. I only dropped $6.90, and I've gotten 2,000. So I'm not going to be greedy. I'm not trying to take it all. I'm trying to share with everyone else, guys. So there, we're all in the green. We're all happy. Everybody's probably happy about those areas. Now, some of these bigger areas I skipped. However, this week I did do Cincinnati. You can see I'm in the green there. And I only did one side of Columbus, and you can see I'm in the green there. Reason for that, guys, is I really wanted to focus on a different plan. Something I noticed, a lot of the top earners follow a certain highway here, and you can see, here we are, 80. So 80, guys. A lot of the top earners go along 80 here. And I'm not sure where it ends up at. Alright, so 80. Anyway, something I noticed. A lot of these guys go along, they drive back and forth along the 80 here. And they buy in all along this little route that they drive. And if you look, we're just going to kind of look at some of these. 4 owners. And 1,500, right? Guaranteed, most of these guys only put a little bit in. Now you go to the bigger city, there's 18 owners. See the difference? Now you just follow it along. Depending on where you're at, there's going to be less owners, and still quite a bit. 3 owners there. Chances are they only put a little bit in, and they've all got a profit. Now, I'm sure a lot of them are like this, right? If you go looking around it, it's something I noticed. You'll see there's a couple owners, typically under 10. Shout out to Lou Claiming, you pointed this out to me. So thanks, Lou. Now we're just on some random roads here, right? There's 3 owners there, just some random tile. Here, we'll just come down to one of the bigger 18 owners there, okay. Well, we're by some big cities, right? But here we'll come out a bit. 6 owners there, almost 1,000. Right, so it's probably more than likely truckers. I could be wrong, could just be smart people. But people in general are buying these tiles along the routes the main truckers are driving, they're using Coinapp, right? So they're driving, they're hitting all these big geomines, and whoever owns the tiles gets the cut of the geomines. Now, so you try to find tiles specific to where people are driving, and you can monetize off of it. Now, with that in mind, guys, this week what I did, I'll show you up here. I did do one tile up in here, and see I've earned 300, right? So these little side tiles, the hidden tiles that nobody does, I usually do this one, but I didn't. See, there's only 2 owners, and chances are they didn't put much in, right? And there's 1,000 there. So these guys, whoever these 2 are, good job. You guys are sitting pretty. Now, I came up here this week, right? And I bought in some of these tiles up here. I noticed last week nobody owned any of these tiles up here, all along this main highway here. And I thought, well, why not? I'm sure somebody drives up these routes, right? So I bought in. Now a couple other people have bought in. And like even this one, for example, I own 100%, right? So I've gotten all of what was sent to the geo area. So remember that, guys. You buy in certain areas. Now, I noticed in here in what they call the UP, the Upper Peninsula, right here in Michigan, there's these little bros. If you zoom out, you can't even see them. Well, there's these little side roads here. I bought in on these side roads this week, and I'll just show you. See, I own this one. I've gotten all of it, but nobody's really driven it. But I've gotten 100% of all the gains. Now over here, some people have, let me see, some people have bought in some of it. Here we go. Oh, well, I already looked at that one. Let's come over here. Alright, so someone else bought in this one, right? But I've gotten majority of the cut. So they bought in probably while they were driving through. And, of course, I got most of the cut of everything. Now, we'll just click down here, Geoclaim Rewards. You'll see the first 2 days, those top tiles, nobody drove through there, and I didn't get anything. And then all of a sudden it picked up, and people have been driving through there, and I've gotten a little bit more. But not all of them have paid off. Some of them have, some of them haven't, which is fine. It was just a trial, right? Just to see what would happen. Most of the bigger areas that I invest in have paid themselves off, and that's all that matters. So I've gotten my money back, plus some, and we learned something. So with that in mind, have a good one.